everyone, welcome to Cooking with Chef Rich. Today we're going to be making some bruschetta. Bruschetta is a great appetizer, great pass around. I use bruschetta all the time as a caterer. It's just like a very, very easy, quick, great dish to know how to make. So anyway, we're going to jump right in. First thing that we're going to do is I have this is Italian bread. Use a French baguette, you can use Italian bread, any type of long bread. I cut my bruschetta relatively thin, about a 1/4 inch thick. Once you have your bread cut, next thing that we're going to do is we're going to toast this off. Before we toast it off, we have to brush it with a little bit of olive oil. What I'm going to do, this isn't a measured amount, this is basically going by the amount of bread I have here. Probably maybe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And what we're going to do is we're going to season this very lightly. We're going to put in just a drop of salt. You do want your bread to have some flavor. A pinch of granulated garlic, a slight pinch of pepper, a little bit of basil, a little bit of oregano. Like I said, this isn't a measured amount, just a little bit to give the bread a little flavor. Take your brush, give it a nice mix. We're very lightly going to brush the bread. You don't want too much oil on here because your bread will be oily. Just really a touch. What this does is it makes the bread nice and crispy, but also gives it some flavor. Once your bread is all brushed with the olive oil, we're going to put in a 375-degree oven. 7 minutes, it could be as long as 10 minutes. I just want to get it up. So, I will show you in a second. The next part of our bruschetta is we have to make the bruschetta pasta. The first part of that is we have to make some balsamic vinaigrette, which is quite easy to make. I have 4 ounces of vegetable oil and 1.5 ounces of olive oil here. I have 2 ounces of balsamic, which we're going to be putting in our bowl. I have 2 cloves of garlic, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, which I'm going to be putting in here. And we also need 1 tablespoon of honey. Directly to our balsamic. So this is going to be a honey balsamic. Really great dressing. Great for salads. Great for a lot of things. Marinated chicken. What we're going to do is we're going to mix this up really well. Puree the garlic really well. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this on. And once this is on, we're going to remove the lid. Drizzled in. We're going to use something called emulsify the dressing. So I'm going to turn this on. You'll definitely want to keep your hand over it because you'll notice that my hand has, so you definitely want to keep your hand over that or you'll be cursing at me. Anyway, so next thing we are going to do, I have 4 tomatoes. I have just a couple sprigs of basil that I've chiffonaded. I'm going to add that. I have half an onion. I have half a red onion diced. I'm going to add that. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic. Now, just to show you my dressing, when I say it's emulsified, you notice it's nice and creamy. If you look at it, it's like a very thick and creamy dressing. Tastes great. I'm going to add probably all of it. Just going to use my hand. If you use your hand, just be careful. There's a blade at the bottom of this blender. Just be careful. Give this a really good mix. And Once this is mixed, I'm going to put it on our bread, or our crostine, I should call it. And I'll show you what it looks like. See you shortly. Our bread was in the oven for right about 7 or 8 minutes. You'll notice that it's nice and toasty. And even though there's liquid in our bruschetta, that's fine. What I try to do is I'll just kind of take from the top. But a little bit of liquid is fine. However, when you're making this, you need to make it and serve it relatively quickly. This is not something that you do ahead. So I'm going to do all these, and I'm going to put them on a plate, and I'll show you what they look like. Oh. Really, really, really good. I don't know if you noticed when I bit into it, it had a very, very nice crunch. The tomato doesn't make it soggy at all. Obviously, it's very, very crunchy, but it softens it enough that it just goes very well together. There's great flavor from the balsamic. You taste the garlic, you taste the onion. Really, really nice dish. Simple to make. The bruschetta mix itself, the tomato mix, you can actually do that the day before. Mix it with the balsamic and salt and pepper and garlic, it's fine. And just leave it in your refrigerator. I do that all the time for catering and it comes out fine. The salt does draw out some of the liquid from the tomatoes, so I will pour a little bit of liquid off, but I do want a little bit of liquid in here to soften up the bread because it is nice and crunchy. So anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear what type of hors d'oeuvres you like to make. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.